What's shaking, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Shnootz. Indeed, I'm excited to go on this deep dive, not only because it's a group that I've known for a while, and indeed, I'll be briefer this time. Apologies, I do tend to be a little bit longer with setup when it comes to reacting to a group for the first time. But I was talking about how my ex-girlfriend was very fond of the Shnootz. I actually didn't remember in the moment what I think was her favorite song. I don't know it by name, but it's the song where I think it's the chorus is, "I would go out tonight, but I haven't got a stitch to wear." As soon as I finished the video, I was like, oh, like that was the tune that she really, really loved. So I don't know the name of it. I'm not sure what album it's on, but I'm looking forward to getting to that one. But yeah, ultimately, I'm enjoying the idea of this Shnootz deep dive because a number of people, even before I started it, had commented. Like Ron is coming to my mind right away and was saying like, hey, if you ever want to do the Shnootz, that would be cool. So big ups to Ron and anyone else who is looking forward to this. But we're up to the second tune on their self-titled debut album, 1984, and it's called You've Got Everything Now. Again, when I don't think I've heard a tune before, which, you know, sometimes as a tune starts, it's like, wait a minute, I actually think I have heard this. But when I don't think I've heard a tune before, I just briefly speculate about the title and, you know, sort of get my brain working and think about what possible lyrical themes and concepts at play might be. And You've Got Everything Now is the idea that the narrator or the speaker is suggesting that whoever this other entity is, maybe specifically a person, and you know, with a lot of songs it's like, you know, an intimate partner or someone with whom the narrator or protagonist has a you know, a strong emotional connection. But You've Got Everything Now, you know, it suggests that whatever they need to succeed, whatever they need to fit into their current scenario, whatever they need in a very general sense is already at their disposal. Now there's no clear indication of how they might be using it or how it might be applied and whether it'll actually be successful in practice. But the phrase, "you've got everything now," seems to suggest that anything worth acquiring, anything relevant that needs to be applied to their current condition or circumstance is already readily at hand, and it's just a question of how it will play out. So that's what the title makes me think of. We'll see if it's relevant at all. Obviously, when I do the reaction title speculations, you know, they might not have anything to do with the song whatsoever, but as I said, it's just an exercise to get my brain working. But let's get it. This is the Shnootz. You've Got Everything Now from their 1984 self-titled album. Don't think I've heard this one?
As merry as the days were long, I was right and you were wrong.
No, I think maybe I have heard it. This is going to happen with them a little bit.
Back at the old grey school, I was winning, you were blue.
I love when he does that with his voice.
But you got
Flutters.
everything now.
It's like vibrato, but his own kind.
And what a terrible mess I made of my life.
What a terrible mess I've made. Never really heard you out. But the contrast, what he's saying versus the tone of the music. Is he talking to himself? He might be talking. Because he just wants to listen, is that what he said? I don't want to love her, I just want to listen. Wow. I like that switch. Side note, listen to the bass.
Did I ever tell you, by the way, I never did like your face?
Did I tell you, by the way, I never did like your face?
You got everything now.
have heard this one back then. I didn't remember the contours. Yeah, it's like self-critical, but also like. Love the guitar too. The assessment of desperation, it feels like it's self-referential, but then the next line is like he's talking about someone else. Cannot be easy to sing like that. Dig it. Those of you who've been watching this channel for a while will know I have a very mixed relationship with fade-out endings. So yeah, I felt like the fade was a little quick, but regardless of that, I really do enjoy that tune. As I said, you know, it's going to be an interesting experience because there's some tunes where definitely I will know them as we get to them. There will likely be other tunes, and this was a perfect example where like I had this, maybe my girlfriend played this tune back in the day, maybe this is one that I heard on one of her, you know, compilation CDs, because I think that's what she would do. I think she would get songs from like different albums of theirs and then put them on like a single CD, and then we'd drive around somewhere, going out to dinner or whatever, and we'd hear like 4 or 5 of the songs on the way and a couple on the way back. So yeah, there were parts of that tune that felt sort of familiar musically, but lyrically, I don't remember those lines. So yeah, if I did hear it before, it's not one that like, you know, I heard multiple times and really sort of seeped into my brain. But I love it. I love the lyrics of it. I love the sort of, again, like introspection and self-criticism, but also the seemingly engagement with someone else and this idea that like, I don't want to love her, I just want to listen. So yeah, there's a lot going on in the tune. I feel like there's a couple different pathways that I sort of, you know, picked up on part of, but still didn't piece it all together. So do let me know what you think of the song. Do let me know if you got an angle on the lyrics that, you know, either plays into what I was thinking or perhaps runs a different direction. Again, shout out to all the Smiths people out there. Very much looking forward to going through this. Not only those of you who, again, had commented in advance, but also any of you who found the channel since then. But yeah, next time we'll be back for this self-titled album again. Do let me know what you think of this one. I will see you next time.